Spirit, you dressed up very nice. Thank you. You know, someone said, why do you dress like that? And my response is, I am Shakespeare in the flesh. I am standing here and I'm telling you, Google, Steve Jobs. So thank you everybody for coming here today. It's so great to have you here. And I'm really grateful for Agent M for setting this up. And just the whole gang, you know, the whole gang really pulled up. And you guys waited. And come on, you guys should have known I was going to arrive late. I mean, look at me. Look at the color of my skin. It's come on, guys. But look, this wait would be very worth it, I have to tell you. This was worth waiting for. And, you know, at Yeezy Streams, you know, it's been a ride, man. It was all just an idea. It was just a PDF. It was just a concept. But now it's a thing. And we started this in like June, around June, beginning halfway of June. And since then, we've grown hundreds of users. We've had notable figures close to Ye actually see our pitch, like Hassan, Digital Nas. We've had great, amazing fan pages of Ye, like Kanye's posts. You know, shout out to Green Girl. She's shared our stuff, Ye Vault, and a lot of other creators who support Ye. And the love has been amazing and fantastic. And just a testament of when you do things and you don't ask for permission, miracles can happen. And you're very just fast, you know, you're just seeing the vision, that's it. You don't worry about the hardships and the obstacles. You can achieve anything. I've gathered you here for one specific purpose, and it's a very simple thing. And I just want to reveal to you some huge developments, huge developments in Trump's accent. And so what I am presenting here is Yeezy Streaming Beta. Now, why beta? Because it's not official yet. It's not official. But it's here. It's basically here. And so I just can't wait to show you guys what we have. It's been a lot of days of just developing. You know, right before the stream, I was just coding and I was just fixing bugs and I was making sure we have everything right. Actually, now that I say that, I actually have to do... Wait. I'll be right back. I literally just have to click one button, and then we'll get things ready to roll here for you. You know, I've been coding my ass off all day, all night. How long you been coding? All day, nigga. How long you spent? You know, I've been coding all day, all night, and you're going to see the results. It's amazing. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some milk. They ran out of milk. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're good. We're all here. Everyone is here, and we are live. Now, let me just check the chat. Are you guys stoked for today? I want to see some ones in the chat if you guys are really excited to what you're going to see today. I want to see some ones. Throw some ones. Let me know. Show your presence. Show our power. Show it. Show the power of our community. We are deep. We are running deep. We are deep. Wow, I see all of you. Shout out to you. Shout out to the gang. Shout out to Six, Yeezus, Salam Messiah, Ye Bastard XO, Pop Up, Red Camo, Actually Ethan. Hello, whoa, we got some crazy activity in the chat. I saw some. I didn't see just love and everything. I saw some crazy stuff. Okay, now let's get back on the track. So, Yeezy Streaming. It's official. We're basically official. To be official, you just gotta assume it. Assume you're official until you're sued. That's how we roll over here. Now, we have an amazing feature that we just rolled out with the Pixies avatars. Now, if you look at the top right of your screen, you can actually choose your Pixies avatar. And we just implemented this feature. I did this as a token of gratitude to this community and as a show of respect and just love out of my heart, really, that we're now in this together. And, we're in this together. You are a part of this. And I really believe these are just some cool-ass avatars. I think it's a great default set of customized characters that I've kind of coined the term Yeezy avatars. I know it's the Pixies avatars, but I think this could develop into something much loved by the Yeezy streaming community because people will love their own one of these. Okay? I mean, these are amazing. And they just look so cool. Now, top right, you can just click it. You can click profile. There's a drop down, and you can just click whatever, a current avatar that you have. There's like 6 to choose from. And you can see there's, I think that is T-Bear, I believe, Trillion Bear, as that's my profile, actually. I chose that one. There's so many ones. This is so cool. And we just went DEFCON 1 on them hoes. This is a huge, huge development here. Now, I know the power of tech. I felt the draws. I felt the fangs of big tech before. I've been canceled. I've had my fair share of being canceled. And, we all know how Ye has been canceled. He's had his banks canceled. I mean, he's recently unveiled that Shopify is holding around 4 million, I believe, from him. And you see when you visit Yeezy.com, you cannot even make a purchase. It says Yeezy stores coming soon. And I believe this is because they're looking for a different platform. Now, what makes a great platform? A great platform is something that doesn't cancel you, something you can rely on. Now, there's certain platforms out there where if you don't say the right thing, you don't comply with a certain policy, they will literally take the money that you've generated on that platform away from you. It could be another platform where it's just like you're just growing. You have millions of followers, and they will like literally shut you off. And then there's sometimes you use someone else's cloud. Now, this is a technological term. A cloud is basically just a storage center, but not a physical one. It's more of on the internet. It exists in the ether, on the interwebs. And Amazon and Google have one of the biggest cloud services. So most companies use Amazon. Most companies use Google. And that's why Parler and some of these other companies was easily able to be canceled because they didn't have a cloud provider that could protect them or really believed in their values. Now, Yeezy Streams, I will not name drop these huge people, but they are now backing us. They are backing Yeezy Streams. They are backing you because they believe in free speech. They believe in Ye. And I've talked with these people, and they are really down to help us. They are down to support us, and they're all hands on deck for us. So what this means is when Yeezy creators make money on our platform, they will not have their money taken away from them. When Ye, receives money from this platform, no one could withhold $4 million from him. No one can shut down this website. No one could shut down this platform, Yeezy Streams, because we are hosted on a platform that will not do that to us. And they trust us, and they are strong, and no one has been able to cut them down, basically. Facebook goes down for a day, X goes down for a day. These guys, they've been up for a long time. These guys are strong. So we have a system. We went DEFCON 1 on them hoes. Tell Ye, I want someone to record this. Tell Ye, we are officially at DEFCON 1. Spread the news. This is the beginning of it all. This is where we fight back. This is where we hold them. Because now that we have a place where they cannot destroy us and they cannot push our territory behind our lines, we can just push and we can just take over from here. Because they can't cancel us. We're cancel-proof. Yeezy streaming is cancel-proof. Let me get that for a clip. Yeezy streaming is cancel-proof. It's cancel-proof. And that is a huge deal. It's not like a feature thing. It's not like we can do an incredible new feature. It means much more. Like, you can have all the greatest features in the world. If you don't have a foundation that is strong enough to protect your system, those features don't mean anything. This matters most because Ye has been facing cancel culture the hardest. He's the first one who's ever been canceled. And you can see it with, people who book him. Those people who book him, they cancel his shows. It's like, this is what is valuable to someone who fights up against evil. As someone like myself, I value this protection, this DEFCON 1 status, I'm checking the chat here. And yes, this stream will be all recorded for playback. Now, we're also introducing crypto chat. Now, no other platform has really introduced this on a commercial scale. But now that we're working with, it'll be a Yeezy streaming platform. So Ye can actually commercialize this idea of supporting Yeezy creators with crypto. I mean, Bitcoin has been going up like crazy. Trump just signed the Genius Act. Crypto is definitely a part of the economy. And what better way to support creators than with crypto? And yes, huge announcement, huge one. This includes the Yeezy coin. This includes For Nothing But True, any of the coins that this community is supporting. And really any crypto that basically aligns with our crypto payment processor that we just partnered with. We literally just partnered with them. And we will be able to make the ability for people to do crypto chats and support creators. Now, this feature will be rolling out over the couple of weeks. Give it about 1 or 2 weeks. Huge deal. It's like we're going to create the new wave. Super chat was a huge big deal, but now crypto chat, we're going to make that a big deal. We also will be doing Yeezy clips. Now, like any streaming platform, let me just say this. Have you ever watched one Aiden Raw stream? I haven't. And so we will be rolling out this feature, Yeezy clips, and you'll be able to actually clip the stream, that you're watching right now, which is amazing. And it would be branded. It would say like yeezystreams.com/the creator. And currently it's me, Spirit. Be /Spirit for this clip. And yeah, that's a huge feature that we'll be rolling out over the week. And also, I have a huge, now this is the big boy stuff. This is the big business stuff. Brands and companies. And just people like you, people with money who want to advertise to the Yeezy streaming platform can actually have their ads placed on the Yeezy streaming site. Now, this is like a limited time thing. I'm going to just kind of collect some brands and companies who want to work with us, and then I'm just going to close it off because we can't handle too much volume at the current moment. But if you're literally getting in on this app's creation in the very beginning. And so investing in advertising with us in the very beginning, one, it's going to help us spend those dollars on more development. And two, you're going to be on front page on every stream that shows up on this platform. So it's like you're getting like a very premier spot. Now, if there's any companies who's watching this, definitely get in touch with me. You can get in touch with me about this at Spirit Raps on X. This is the big boy stuff. This is most likely going to pay the bills for Yeezy streaming. And it's really going to be very successful for the brands who would like to advertise to creators, advertise to the audience of the Yeezy community. I know there's a lot of companies who actually want to market to the Yeezy community. I have before. And I remember running my first music marketing campaign. I did a AI ad where I made, remember that moment where Ye lets Young Thug use his aux at the listening party for St. Pablo? And he's like, hold up. Thug want to play some new heat. And then I was like the first guy to use AI and like make an ad out of it. And I made him say, hold up, Spirit want to play some new heat. And then I put my song on the video and I put like a little reverb to make it sound like it was coming from the video. And I asked some Ye fan pages to post it. And I saw this huge boost in my Spotify streams and huge conversions, huge playlist saves. And that proved that basically Ye fans like Spirit's music. It was a perfect conversion rate for me. And other businesses, companies, and maybe even music artists can have the same success that I had by basically advertising with us in the very beginning. Like it's a very premium spot. Like, because the way we're going to do your ad is as soon as a user loads the page, it's going to play an ad and it's going to be one of yours. And that's huge. For the first thing people see is your ad and they have the ability to actually go, let me actually check this out. It's very beneficial. Now, I want people to also screen record this. So we're like live clipping. It's like live community clipping. This is amazing. Before we're gonna have the feature to do this, but someone clip this. Attention, Digital Nas. You will actually be able to run ads on Yeezy streams. Now imagine this. Now, you've never done this before, but you are going to be able to do this. So imagine you opened up Twitch and you clicked on Aiden Ross, who has like 100K viewers watching him concurrently. And the first thing you saw was, this is Digital Nas. I got this new apparel that's just going to drop. It's called Circus. Visit the website. Here's the link. That's amazing. Now you're being advertised to hundreds of thousands of Aiden Ross viewers in this scenario. But in this scenario, it will be on Yeezy streaming. So imagine there's hundreds of thousands of users watching a stream here on Yeezy Streams, and they see your ad, Digital Nas. Imagine if that happened. A lot of conversions, because the community, the Yeezy community supports you. And we would love to know, like most people don't even know that Digital Nas actually has an apparel clothing brand. Now, this is the big boy level moves. And so Digital Nas, this is like high level stuff, and you can actually do this with Yeezy Streams today. Let's have a chat. Call me. Let's talk about this, because this is the big boy stuff. I want someone to post that on X and tag them. Okay, so this is actually an example of Yeezy ads. Here I'm using Ye's Super Bowl commercial as an example. Y'all remember this Super Bowl commercial? This is it was genius. It was so simple, and it worked for him. But look at this. So as soon as you load the page, you could see Ye's ad. And then that's me clicking it, and then it's me going to where he wants me to go, which is Yeezy.com. Now, currently, there's no products, but once we get that site up, I actually can help Ye set this up. I can actually help him get this up. I think the reason why it's down because they need a new platform, which we can also build as well. So that's Yeezy ads, and if you have the funds and you're willing to actually invest, it's basically an investment / advertisement into Yeezy streaming. Just hit me on X. I see there's some companies here on the space. I saw there's this brand that sells vodka. It's been coming up lately in the community. You're definitely welcome to reach out. Be happy to support you, and let's do some business. Now, huge breaking news. Yeezy streaming is now open to the public. The application process starts today. So if you want to apply, all you got to do is just click the top right on your profile. You're going to see a button that says Creator Dashboard. And what I want you to do is just click apply. And you should be led to a Google form and just fill it out. And, we're going to go through the list. We're going to find out who's the best people to select. And, we're going to just start streaming. And this is the big news. Now, this is the big banger bombshell. I want to see some fire emojis in the chat for this one. Oh man, this is the big news. Yeezy streaming is open to the public now. All you got to do is hit apply. We're opening up the application process. Start sending in your applications. If you know someone who would be a good fit, send it to him. Let them, know about it. Start applying. We're creating the systems for them to start streaming immediately. And we're gonna get this freaking fast paced and up and rolling. Now I see some fire emojis. I see you guys hyped in the chat. Let's freaking do this. I see you 6. I see you triple. Actually, Ethan, Forma, Yeezus, Boblin, not Goblin, Boblin, Chris, 117, Salim, Jones. I see you guys. This is amazing. Huge news. Yeezy Streams is open to the public. Now, we're here now. We don't need permission, guys. One day later, he was sued for $1 billion. Oh, okay. Maybe you do need permission. No, we don't need permission for this. We just have to act as a community. All we got to do is just start this up from the ground up ourselves. It's literally, that's it. That's the formula. And that's what we are doing as a community. We are creating something so dope, so much motion, that they will love us. It's a simple equation. Why not love us? Because we're the ones taking initiative. We're the ones building. We're the builders. We're not just the dreamers. We don't just think of it. We don't just create a PDF. We actually do it because we are capable. We actually can code these things. We actually can build these things. There's a lot of people who wanted to build these kind of things for Ye, but they were stuck in the imagination process. They were stuck in that imagination vision stage, because they're waiting for permission. You don't need to wait, bro. You just need to build. And once you get enough motion, I'm telling you, that's when people take notice. I'm telling you. And that's how they're going to take notice. And especially after the Yeezy streaming application process is finished, that's going to be the huge phase in Yeezy streaming, because currently I'm the only streamer. It's what my pockets can allow with the streaming calls. But once we start expanding, we get some advertisers, we're going to get some funds, some investors. We're going to be able to expand and open up Yeezy streaming to the public more and more and more and more, and let in more and more and more people. And what's going to happen is every time you log in to Yeezy streams, there's going to be someone live. There's going to be an active community. It's going to be an active chat, just like how it is right now. And once you see that motion, imagine Ye opening up Yeezy streams and seeing that motion. We're in there. There is no doubt. And so I'm 100% confident in our ability to pull this off, because we're already pulling it off. Now, I'm checking the chat right now. How are you guys loving this? How are you guys appreciating this? Drop some heart emojis in the chat if you guys are vibing with this. Ross said, "Can I become a booby streamer?" Well, it's not off the table. We're free. That's the free speech test, right? Oh, I see that there is one little thing about the application button I can see currently. Isn't that right? You guys, I see the love. Thank you guys. Thank you. When you guys click Creator Dashboard in the top right and click Apply Now, what happens for you? Do you actually, he said OnlyFans too. Oh, like I said, it's not off the table, but we have to see. So when you guys click the profile picture in the top right. And, okay, it says application feature coming soon. It's coming right now. I'll be right back. I'm back. Hey, I'm back, bro. I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. I'm looking at the chat, and, there's a lot of activity. We don't have a ban button. We don't have a... I didn't code that feature yet. I didn't take into consideration that someone could be spamming the chat. Okay, so we're back. Now, the feature is going live in a couple of minutes. You better click that screen. You better click that button on the top right, and you better apply and hit the streaming button. I'll let you know when that's available. Okay. Yes, you can actually. So K13861 just asked, can we change our profile picture? Absolutely. Now, I'll go through that in the Q&A. Now, what are the next steps? The next steps, it's very simple. What do you think the next steps are? The next steps are motion. That's it. Motion. This is all we need for the next step. Now, here's the plan. The first couple days of Yeezy streams, while it's live, will just be me, your favorite Shakespeare guy, just yapping, streaming daily. Hopefully, I'll be streaming daily. And we will be working on getting the amount of the streams, of the streamer count, the amount of people watching, the amount of people actually interacting in the chat, the amount of people on Yeezy streams, watching the lives to the highest number possible. And the goal, the first milestone, is at least 1,000 viewers, concurrent 1,000 viewers, averaging 1,000 views concurrently. We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of users. This is very easy to achieve. We're going to hit this click quickly. Now, why do we need this? Why is this important? Now, we just made a lot of great content throughout the stream. We had a lot of people screenshotting, screen recording, recording their basically experience on this stream. And it's amazing because it's showing social proof. Now, that's the reason. It's the word I just said, social proof. We need social proof for things to get greenlit. You ever want things to get greenlit? You ever want like a girl to text you back? You ever want people to start taking you seriously? It's not personal. It's not personal that someone's ignoring you. It's not personal that the girl that you want is leaving you on red. It's not personal that the person that you met who's pretty famous doesn't want to take your call immediately. One thing that solves all of those things is one word, and it's motion. Motion. That's it. And once people see that you have motion, they move towards you. Once you have motion, you can actually move things. And this is something I learned just throughout my experience as a time traveler, dealing with people and women. They don't move unless you have motion, unless they see it. Now, some people are futurists. Some people are visionaries. They can actually see it. They can see the motion before it happens. And they actually be the first people who actually grab onto something before it blows up. And those are you guys. You guys are the visionaries. You guys are the futurists. You already know this is going to have motion. You already know this is going to be huge. And so, but you are a very small, select few of the population. Not everyone can see the future. Not everyone has vision like that. That's kind of a gift from God. That's like a supernormal ability. That's clairvoyance. That's like third eye telepathy. That's that's precognition. That's ability to see the future. That not everyone has that. Most people are kind of like NPCs, or they're just not tapped in, or they just don't get it. They got to see the visionaries cook before they can see it. Steve Jobs, he had to cook first before people people to, start buying these things and using these things and believing in him. That's what had to happen first. It took him cooking and having motion for him to change the world. That's so funny. Using these Gen Z slangs to describe a historical tech genius. Steve Jobs just had to cook and have motion, to change the world. And that's how we're changing the world. And that's really it, my people. Motion. Motion is the next steps. I'll be contributing to this platform by streaming as much as I can. And you'll be basically getting emails whenever I go live. And then we're going to onboard new customers. We're going to go through that application. And we're going to build an infrastructure. We're going to bring in advertisers. We're going to raise money. We're going to raise donations. The more capital that we retrieve, the more slots we can open. Because streaming costs, and we will pay for it. And the more we just build the infrastructure, the more doors and slots we'll be able to open up. But in the beginning, I'll spearhead it, and I'll just put my pedal to the gas, put my foot on the gas, and just lead the charge. And then eventually, more soldiers will be able to join, and then we'll just be a force to be reckoned with. They won't be able to stop us. After the motion, you can't stop. After you're moving, you can't stop. You can't stop. Now, thank you. That's it. I'm really glad that you guys came. This has been definitely a lot of spiritual warfare to achieve this. It seems easy. I make it look easy, but it's not easy. To pull these things off, you have to be a strong believer in God. This is not, it seems like I'm just one man doing all of this, but really, I have angels. I have guardian angels. I have the Almighty taking care of most of the things that you see, really all of the things. And just to have your guys' support, to have Agent M pulling up, to have the whole, community pulling up here just to support the stream, Yeezy streams. It's really impossible without you guys. And I'm really grateful to have you. I remember I said in the first stream, I was just a one-man show. When his idea came to fruition, I was just one guy with an idea. And to see the Yeezy community show up like Gandalf in Lord of the Rings on the white horse, it's a huge blessing, and it's taught me the power of the Yeezy community. Like, I think we are one of the most powerful communities out there, because I think what separates us is our beliefs. We're not like these NPCs. Now, I'm not like attacking artists, but I can kind of assume what kind of person you are about who you're a fan of. Like, if you're a fan of, I really don't want to name names, but if you're, okay, let's just be a little bit vague. If you're a fan of like anything without substance, people who push content without substance, without any spiritual substance, the kind of person you become, you become an NPC. You become like that. But if you adore people and ideologies and concepts with substance, spiritual substance, that's the word, spiritual. It kind of shows in your face. It shows in the way you speak. It shows in your aura. You have like a brighter aura because of what you admire. And that's why I think the Yeezy community is so powerful, because he's basically galvanized people who believe in God, people who believe in themselves, people who have massive confidence, people who believe in courage, people who believe in innovation, people who believe in going against all odds, people who believe in saying the truth in a room full of people who are against him. What he has started, it's something that is it's a revolution, and I call it the new Renaissance. And this is why we are destined to succeed, because the new Renaissance starts now. It starts here, and no one can stop us. No one, not the devil himself. We are too powerful. We're too strong. And so with that, we'll go into Q&A. But before we go to Q&A, I'm going to check if the feature is live. Now, if you go to the top right, you refresh the page. You click the top right, your profile picture. You click profile. You click creator dashboard, and then you click apply now. It works. So it works. The Yeezy streaming application is live. Go to creator dashboard in the top right, click your profile, click creator dashboard, click apply now. And I want just someone in this chat to basically screenshot this application, post it on X, say Yeezy streaming is open. No, to become a creator on Yeezy streaming, apply now, and just link the website yeezystreams.com. Like, get the word out there. Like, this is the huge thing. Like, we need creators who are actually passionate about this, people who have the ability to come in the very beginning and actually give us even more motion. Maybe some people actually have some following already. Let's galvanize the community. Let's spread the word. We are open to start streaming. And all you got to do is just fill out this application. We're going to select people. We're going to let them in. And the more funds and advertisers and capital and donations and everything we can do to bring more people in, we're going to do that. Now, let's get onto spaces, and let's do Q&A. Hello. All right, yo, Agent M. Thank you for hosting, my G. Thank you. I don't know how much time you have, but
just I got clubhouse spaces here. I'm sorry, man. I scheduled out around 3 hours.
Yeah.
Stuff. I understand you're offered tons of cool technical stuff. So I really loved everything that I heard, and this is what you're doing is so in line with the spirit of our community. So yeah, really appreciate it, man.
Hey. Really appreciate you too, just the patience and the ability to host and make this a grand event. I was one of the ones listening anonymously, breaking news, and I definitely heard you guys, and it was definitely worth it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Anyone is welcome to request. I believe there was a question about can you change avatars? That's definitely a feature we have in the top right. You just click your profile. You click your profile picture. You click profile, and you can basically just pick one of the Pixies' avatars. Yeah, this has been a huge deal to get this out there. We're the first responders, really. This really, you have to move with urgency. And, this is the only way you can make change. You have to move with urgency, and you have to follow your heart, like, religiously, like any intuition that you have. And I have a strong intuition. I have a great feeling about this community that it's going to be us who actually pull it off. And that's why I'm drawn to you guys. I feel the energy. It's high level energy. Just like kind of peeping in what you guys are talking about. You guys are talking about like high level conversations, just spirituality and, spiritual perfection. And it's like God has connected all of our souls here for a reason. Yeezy Streams is just like an excuse. But the underlying reason for all of us connecting here, it's like a much more divine, higher level planned out arrangement that we don't even know about. We don't actually fully grasp the concept. But I can feel the energy. The aura here is powerful. It's powerful.
It's something you don't see anywhere else. It's a very special type of thing. And we all love what you've been doing, and we will ride with you to the very end, because this is what we love. We're nothing but the truth, and this is the truth of the future. So we'll definitely stick with you to the end.
Absolutely, my G. I appreciate it, and it is about truth here. You know, if you're one of the good guys, you value truth a lot. And to protect truth, you have to create platforms. You have to create infrastructures, ecosystems that value truth. Hello. We back up in this. Back like Michael Jag. From here on out, it's the new renaissance. It's the takeover time. We're going to create a lot of content. They're going to be forced to recognize us. It all starts now.
Yo, can you hear me, guys?
I can hear you.
Yo, I don't know about the internet. This shit, bro. I gotta fix this, bro. Bro, I just want to congratulate you, bro, for everything you have achieved so far, and for this amazing launch, bro. It's awesome, bro. I just feel it grow. I feel the blood clotting in my veins, bro. We need to do something great, bro. I'm just fucking happy, bro.
Me too, my G. Me too. I'm so happy. I'm so happy too. My blood is coursing through my veins as well. A lot of creative ideas.
Spirit, I have a question for you. So I know you're planning to be like the full streamer for first couple of days, but after the platform is running and etc., do you plan on becoming a streamer yourself on the platform?
Absolutely, definitely. This is definitely. I will be forced the streamer part of my content creation. I've been doing a lot of pre-recorded content. Nothing live. I've never done it live yet. So this is the beginning, and it's all going to start on Yeezy streaming. I'm an exclusive streamer on Yeezy streaming.
Let's go, Spirit.
Let's go.
And what content do you plan on streaming, or just anything?
Basically, when you look at my page, look at some of the clips that I've put out. Kind of what sums up my content. It's all about a cultural shift. What I speak about, the whole goal, the new renaissance is to create counterculture, counter media that basically not balances the force, but overpowers the evil. And it all starts with content. It all starts with media that basically is better than what's on the market. And how you make it better is just make great points, speak your mind, speak boldly. And I think I'll be very interested in helping the creators and the new streamers that come on to start streaming on Yeezy streaming, like how to help them create content. And what I've learned just from working with a lot of these big creators with my companies, like what it all comes down to just speaking your mind boldly. And that's what we can learn from Ye, right? Like he's probably the prime example of like, what could happen and like where it takes you when you speak your mind boldly. That's literally the key. That's the sauce on how to basically go viral. That's all you got to do. And that's all I'll be doing.
Yeah, this is definitely going to attract a lot of, big name streamers, man. I can see a lot of people like Nico and other names, having bad problems with censorship and this idea.
Absolutely. And that's what we got to do. We got to rally, some of those screen recordings and streams, some screen recordings and screenshots that we've made. Let's post. Let's tag Sneeko. Let's tag Digital Nas. Let's tag Ye. Let's tag Milo. Let's do it. Let's get these people's attention.
We're on board with you, man.
My G, and we're gonna be so persistent. And they're going to see in their notifications, like they've already recognized us. And now it's going to be like, it's going to be a point to where we just pop up in their For You page.
Yes, sir. We're going to become inevitable.
Inevitable. Exactly. That's the future. And this is where it all starts. And exactly. It's like prayer, right? It's like prayer. It's like the law of attraction. When enough people collect together and they have the same thought, powerful things happen. Powerful things. And that's what's happening here. We're basically just manifesting in real time. That's basically what's happening. This whole stream has just been a manifestation stream. We basically told the world what we're going to do, and then we're going to just do it. But we're the real ones. Like, we're not the ones who just make the PDFs and send it to Ye. We actually do it without permission. We're not just like these creative types who have a dream and have a vision but don't know how to do it and make fancy graphics. No, we make product. We make success. We make things that people can use. When you log into Yeezy Streams and you type a chat, it works. When you click on the top right corner and you change your profile to another Pixiesis avatar, it works. It saves. It's like it's a working product. It's not a fantasy. We are the real deal. And high level people recognize people who are real deal. Yeah, so I saw Silent Night just said, when do we super chat in Yeezy? Now this feature is going to be rolled out this week, basically. So this week, for sure.
I've never streamed before, bro, but I can't wait to do it, bro. It's blowing myself, bro.
It's your destiny. If you feel that way, it's approaching the time to start streaming. It's definitely, I think people who have powerful voices and don't use them, it's like a sin. In 6, you got a powerful voice. You have a memorable personality. I think you are enjoyable to listen to. It's like knowing that you have that riz, that charisma. It's like you got to use it for good. You got to use it for God, right? Your riz is for God. It's to turn more people towards salvation, to God. That's what your riz is for.
Only if you knew that when I was younger, I was like 12 or 11 years old, I was the first to bring my parents to the church, bro. And then I changed their life, bro, because I went home and I just told my mom, Mom, I welcomed God in my heart. And she was like, what? What did you say? I welcomed God in my heart and I'm so happy. And then I brought them to the church I was, bro. And since then, bro, I changed their life.
Wow. That's beautiful. You're a special soul, you felt the presence of God very young. That means something. That's a blessing. You're a blessing to your family. Anyone who bring God to their family, bring God to their loved ones, bring God to the world, they're a blessing. You're a blessing. That's what it's all about. That's what our tongue and our breath and our oxygen and the ability to learn language is for. It's literally just to bring people to heaven. That's literally it. That's literally it.
I remember when I was young and I was going and meeting with other kids at the church, but it wasn't like a normal church. It was like a church where we are playing, we are doing games, we had program, there was a preacher preaching, and we had like Bible studies, bro, and I miss doing Bible studies. So maybe a good thing, just like digital math, to do Bible studies with the viewers.
Mm-hmm. I love those. I think that's a great idea. I love that. That's one of the redeeming qualities of Digital Nas that I really adore, that he really believes in God, and he's deep though. He's deep in the industry. It's like whenever I see these people that are deep in the industry, it's like they're either really dark and far away from God most of the time, but like he's deep in the industry, he's close to God. And he's at least like striving to be close with God. And that's so admirable. Those are the things that I like love. Like those are the things that I notice about people. It's not like how much clout they have. It's not physical attributes really. It's like it's how much are you a bot or are you a chosen one? And you are all chosen ones, but it's like, are you like still sleep basically? Like, are you still in that bot stage to where like you don't realize that you're a chosen one and you got a mission here and you got to perfect your heart to reach heaven and reach salvation because God is coming back soon. You know, it's like, if you're not in that state of mind, you're a bot and you're just basically letting time fly and you're just going around your day like a bot. And it's like, I can sense a bot. I just know bots. But once you tap into that divine realm, like not only does God give you like creative ideas, he gives you like genius. He opens up doors for you. It's like, and it just shows on your aura that to everyone that meet you, that you're not a bot. Like you're literally a chosen one. It's just like a light that kind of, it's around you. It's just like, you know, you get what I'm saying? It's like when your mind changes, it's kind of noticeable on the outside.
Like me myself, I lived both lives. Lived, you know, the God life, but I also lived the other part of life. Let's say like this, you know. And now I know God. I know how it feels to be lost. I know how it feels to be in that continuously race, you know.
Yeah.
It all started with I still have a friend, like he's also Romanian, and you know, we started with drugs and stuff like this, bro. Then I don't know how he got in contact with the Chop Squad DJ and Young Chop, like 12 years ago or 13 years ago. He moved to USA, bro. So basically he went there to work with Work and Travel, and then I don't know how he stayed there. He married USA girl. He got citizenship. And we kept talking, and he was deep into gangs and stuff like this. And then after, I didn't hear about him for like 1 year or so. And then after 2 years, bro, he contacted me back, says he's good, he have a family, he found God. He's working for some non-profit agency, Humanity Plus, and it's technology and stuff like this. So I'm just amazed, bro, how God is changing lives, bro. I mean, it's amazing.
He's done miracles on me. No child left behind. You know, like, yo, you seen the miracles. You seen how it changed people. You seen how it changed you. And then once you see that, it's no going back. That's literally how it is. And that's the whole goal here. It's like we need motion, not only just for the success of this project, but for the success of people's salvations throughout the world. When the right people have the tools, when the right people have the platforms, it's just an overall net positive for the world. And that's what drives me. It's like, if I don't get up in the morning, if I don't do this, if I don't stay up all night, get 1 hour sleep, if I don't do this, there are millions of people who will suffer. And it's imperative that you accomplish your divine mission on earth, because there are multiple souls who are depending on you to impact them in a positive way. And it's like going to change their life. It's going to like turn the trajectory of their life around 180. And it's like, you don't know how much of a difference you're making. Ye doesn't know. No one knows really. Like, no one who actually makes differences. Like, it could be like, you don't got to be famous to make a difference. Just talking to one person. I mean, this space that we had, I'm sure there's one person in this space who probably have been deeply spiritually moved to be a better person. And their trajectory of life is going to turn a whole 180 because of like one word they heard from one person. And it's like, that's the game here. We're just working against Satan, because like there's people like us, and then there's the opposite, where the creators who basically turn people away from God and encourage their desires and agitate their their thirst for worldly things. You know, that's the other side that we're basically competing against. And truthfully, I have to say we're definitely outnumbered. But it's like a lion versus hyenas. Like, we're the lions. We're the kings. We can take on multiple. We can take on a lot of them at once. And the whole goal is not to destroy them, but to convert them into one of us. So this is why I don't attack people. I would never attack these people directly, because I want them to convert. I want them to eventually use their voice for good and for God. Attacking them doesn't help much. It wouldn't convert most people.
I really love, and I'm really like looking forward to, in the first place, to learn from you more. You know, like I want you to be my and our guide, into the streaming world.
Mm-hmm.
So because I think it's, let's say, kind of stupid right now, but I'm not stupid, right? I'm just like unteached,
Mm-hmm.
because I use my time doing other stuff, but I have a good voice, I know how to sing, I know how to do that. No, I'm smart, so
Mm-hmm.
I really love not to learn stuff from you, and bro, I'm gonna pay you in Yeezy.
Well, that'll be amazing. I'll have to make that feature very soon then on Yeezy streams, like a Yeezy tip feature. Yeah, that's the crypto chat feature. But absolutely, I'm down to help and I'm down to teach. That's something I really enjoy doing. Teaching is just powerful, and you empowering people is powerful. And when you teach, you get better at what you're teaching at too. So that's the cool side effect of teaching. And that's I feel that purpose. Like, when Ye says, who's going to be the Medici family and stand up and let me create? Like, that's who I decided I was going to be, the Medici. Because I was looking for the Medici, just like Ye. I was looking for them. I was looking for support. And then I realized there is no Medici out there. And it's kind of a dark conclusion, but I realized that I got to be the Medici that I want to see in the world. And I'm sure Ye probably had to come to that conclusion. And so it's like, the whole goal is like, get into the Medici position. And for those who don't know, the Medici were like a powerful, wealthy family who funded the Renaissance, who funded timeless creators like Leonardo da Vinci, Bernini, Michelangelo, Raphael, these artists who created divine art that lasts hundreds of years. And we really only know about them because they had a Patreon, they had a supporter, they had an investor who believed in them and who believed that divine art, divine creation is valuable. And so they invested into them. And it's like, as someone who creates divine art and admires it, you're like, man, where are the Medici of today? And what I've learned is they're not really out there. You got to be the Medici. You got to become the investor. You got to get rich. You got to become a billionaire. And that's the goal. Like, we're going to become rich, but it's not for the sake of wealth, like selfish reasons. It's to literally just to usher in the new Renaissance, just to support the divine artist. That's it. Like, literally. That's why we got to get rich. That's why we got to have rich friends, rich allies. That's how you create a new Renaissance. And Ye is one of those Medici billionaire genius people who will align with that. There's different kinds of billionaires and Medici in the world. He's definitely one of the good ones, the good people who would want to usher in the new Renaissance. So that's a big one. That's a big one. Like, we are the Medici. We're not waiting for people to support us. We're supporting each other. We don't really need help to make things work. We got each other. We have so much genius here in this space. We could take over the world. All I need is two real niggas. Actually, just 3. And I could take over the world. And we have a lot of real niggers in here. You know, so we got this in the bag. We got this in the bag, you know.
Bro, I know it, and I feel it, bro. And in a few months from now, bro, we are gonna be far away, bro. Like very far away. Like I'm talking like accelerate like a mad bro. Like, you know, accelerate that shit.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the kind of thinking that is true. That is, you're literally predicting the future. I will make sure this space is recorded so you can play it back when we reach there. That is definitely the truth. We're going to be so far up our visions and dreams. We're going to be like, yo, like that was not that hard. All we had to do was just come together and never give up. Like, it's when we reach there, you're going to be like, it's going to be like surreal. Like, whoa, we really did this. Like, and everyone who's in this space right now is going to be like, yo, like I was here from the beginning, bro. Like, y'all on the wave because it's cool now, but I'm a veteran, you know, like we got some veterans here. And that's what I want to do too. I want to have like some kind of veteran, like gift feature. Like I want to like the accounts that's created from now, like it has to be some kind of special label on the account. So if you create a Yeezy streaming account right now, you go to yeezystreams.com. You can find the link in my bio. I'm going to make sure, I'm going to code it to where it's like, if the date of your account creation is like from June 16th, which is when we launched, to like a certain period, like today or like a month after, you're going to have like a special feature. I'm going to like give you an Easter egg feature that no one else will have. Because it's pretty phenomenal that we have such a big base at this early stage. It's amazing. Like the chat was booming.
When I got that email, bro, and I was able to make sure that I put my hands on that Team 6 nickname, bro.
Yeah.
I always want to be first somewhere and start. So my dream is always to be first somewhere and start building for other people to come and integrate, because how you build, let's say how you build your home, that's how people are gonna get used to live there. So if you build it, you know, good and amazing and with good frequency and vibes, bro, the people are gonna enjoy and go on your frequency, you know. So
Facts.
I want to be there first, bro, and just spread my fucking body everywhere. Take this fucking Romanian frequency and just feel it, bro. No, feel it.
Facts. You're first. That's also a good feeling of mine too. Like whenever there's like a new platform and it's like I can snag the username just Spirit. I don't have to put anything else. It's like, oh my God, finally, you know. I had to like do all these other acronyms, and I relate to that. But yeah, man, we're here, man. We're the first responders, man. We're the people on the front lines. But and like the pride that I have for this community is like high. It's like, because like we really about this. Like we outside. Like we own X. We outside. We're really showing our presence, and a lot of people will doubt us. You know, you probably saw the chat. There's probably not everyone is going to get along with us. Not everyone is going to believe in us, but we don't need them. It's us versus them, and them are the bad guys. It's the evil. We're the good guys. We're going to win. We're winners. We don't care about losers. We don't care about evil. So that's something I would like to pre-warn you. Not everyone's going to like us. We might have some people who try to stop us, but that's not going to get in the way of us, because we're too much of some real niggers. You know, we're just not. We're not going to go for that.
Not on the streets like the American lifestyle streets, but still there is the same energy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So at one point, interacting with so many people, you start feeling them, bro, and feeling their aura. So you already know what they have in your head, bro. So you outrun them. You outrun them faster because you already been there.
Yep. Yep. We like reincarnated, bro, many times. Like even in this lifetime, we've lived many lives, each and every one of us. I'm sure many of you probably can relate that 2020, that year probably felt like 3 years in one. Like whether we know it or not, we've had so many experiences that have accumulated, and it's all what to prepare us for this moment right now. It's like we are competent. We are ready. We are ready to face and destroy and combat evil. Our faith in God is strong enough to basically overcome all the obstacles. Like our character levels are like level 100. Like we beat all those small mini bosses. Like we're ready for the tough fights. Like our XP level is high. Like we're ready for the monster, like the final boss. Like we are that ranked, you know, like we're ranked, and that's why I have no doubt about our success. And with that, cheers to everyone. Thank you for coming. I'm very happy to have you here. And that will be the end of the first Yeezy Streams.